Okay, thank you, Race Control. Mark Schumacher, thank you very, very much. And here we are, the finale of two-wheel drive leg one. And I'm pretty sure everybody's there and ready. So, with no further ado, taking the extra point today and driving for Associated, your pole man, please welcome Tommy Hall. And one of the contenders for this title here today.
Good luck, Tommy.
Leg one is going to commence, and he will be second on the grid for Associated. Welcome, Neil Cragg. And yes, you guessed it, the other person contending for the title and lining up third on the grid, driving for Schumacher. Please welcome Ben Smith. Lining up fourth on the grid, another Schumacher chassis for Lee Martin. Fifth on the grid, please welcome Schumacher driver Josh Holdsworth. Driving for Associated, sixth on the grid, please welcome Ben Pugh. Also driving for Associated, seventh on the grid, please welcome Jamie Hall. Eighth on the grid, likewise driving for Associated, making another A final for the youngster, please welcome Daniel Pohl. Ninth on the grid, Associated driver, please welcome Thomas Phipps. And last but not least, making a second in a row National A final, Associated driver, please welcome Charlie Saunders. These are the contenders for today's win, so I will pass you over to Race Control, which will guide you through practice runs, etc.
Welcome, welcome. It is Saturday afternoon. It is two-wheel drive A final leg number one from round 6, the final round of the 2024 BRCA 1/10 Offroad Nationals from Boughton in the east of England. What a day we have had. Unbelievable drama in qualifying, and I can tell you it's Tommy Hall for Associated who has taken pole, and Tommy is current leader of the championship, joint with Neil Cragg, who qualifies second, and Ben Smith has qualified third, also a contender for the title. So the top three guys start off on the top three places. Absolutely unbelievable. This series is the one that never fails to deliver. We have had an unbelievable day. Let's hope we have some unbelievable finals. I'm going to hand you over to Tony Evdoka for the commentary. Big thanks to Schumacher, Speedworks, Model Tune, Rude Bits, SEMCS, FF Racing and Briefcase Graphics. And please, if you're into big build-up A finals like this one, please like and subscribe. We'll try and bring them to you. Thanks, Tony.
Okay, best of all of them, please, round the track. Good luck, everybody. This is a two-wheel drive A final leg number one. Here we go.
We are away, so leg one of the potential championship. Well, Ben Smith taking no mercy on the multiple British champion Neil Cragg and makes an amazing move for the inside and goes after hot pursuit of his Neil's Associated teammate. So Ben Smith making a move literally on the second corner here, but it's Tommy Hall, your pole man, out in front. Smithy in second, Neil Cragg, Lee Martin, they are your contenders. And as they come towards us, towards the sun, over onto the big banking. It's still Tommy Hall on that slippery bit of AstroTurf. And then you can see that all the guys are so close together, and Ben Smith getting his arms out and says to Neil, no, I want to be here. If Tommy makes an error, I want to be there for the win. So Tommy Hall gained the extra point, we know that, and that obviously puts him one single solitary point ahead of everybody else so far. This is the right direction for this young man. Remember, our four-wheel drive 2024 British champion, can he do the double? Not many have done all of this. Of course, we know Neil Cragg, Lee Martin, the likes of, have got multiple double championships. But really, Tommy Hall has not even, has he thought about this? I don't know. I don't really care either. But, you know, he can be a double British champion. Wow, that will be some feather in one's cap. He's TQ'd the meeting and gained that point. Smithy still second. Neil Cragg looking for an avenue by, can't make it happen. The master Lee Martin sitting in fourth. And then, let's not forget the others. Josh Holsworth, Ben Pugh, Charlie Saunders, Thomas Phipps, Jamie Hall and Daniel Powell. That is the order as we speak. And already half race distance has gone and been. And it looks as if maybe Ben Smith is catching up a little bit here to Tommy Hall. Now, of course, catching up and overtaking is two different things. Is that jump gonna become a factor? So far, all of them have been immaculate over it. And this is, I suppose, the difference between us lesser mortals and these absolute superstars of radio-controlled car racing. So, Tommy, you can see the car complaining for grip. Neil looking on the inside, flicks it on the outside and trying to make it. Oh, and Neil Cragg. He actually feinted one way, feinted the other, and took back second place, but Ben Smith is not done. And of course, while they fight, this is playing into Tommy Hall's hands. And we look at the clock, 1:20 to go. So there's still quite a few laps to go, long laps here at Boughton Raceway. And look at them all fighting down the straight. Lee Martin looking up to pick up all the pieces. Tommy Hall is now extending his lead, you can see that. But just bear in mind, it's not over on this one. It is a three-leg final, best 2 out of 3 to count. But Tommy Hall out front, looking sweet. No heroics from him, no need to. Neil Cragg is in second, and he is, of course, only 1 point back on the championship. Look at Lee Martin turning the screw on now with his Schumacher car. So he's coming through. Lap times just purely don't matter at this stage. They really just don't. It's who finishes first, second, third. And something has happened to Neil Cragg because Ben Smith is now in second place. Lee Martin closing in on them. The time is expiring. This is going to be their last lap. And Tommy Hall has gone over that, I suppose, unpredictable triple that everybody has suffered. Can he bring it home for leg one? Can Ben Smith come in for second? I'm not too sure how much this changes things with 2 legs to go. So here comes Tommy Hall. He comes round and onto the straight to take leg one. Ben Smith second, Neil Cragg third, Lee Martin fourth. And of course, all of this to be confirmed by race control.
It's hard to do like a million good laps in a row.
What an absolutely excellent race. Unbelievable. Sorry, John. Thanks. Unbelievable display of speed from Tommy Hall, and the racecraft between Ben Smith and Neil Cragg. Absolutely sensational. Lee Martin coming home fourth, just to round out that top group. So Tommy is halfway there. How exciting for him. Let's see what he can do from this point on. Charlie Saunders there talking to Craig Drescher along with Thomas Phipps, the next generation. I'm shaking after that. Let's thank the sponsors. Big thanks to Schumacher, Speedworks, Model Tune, FF Racing, Rude Bits, SCMCS and Briefcase Graphics. Couldn't have done them without it. Couldn't have done it without them. Already we are talking about coming back next year, so hopefully that all comes together again with those fantastic sponsors. Most of the sponsors I speak to say that they've got some great comments and things from people purchasing items off their website, so that's all good news. Join us for leg 2 now shortly. There's the results. I have to catch my breath.